Reverend Moses Salinaitwe from Ruti, Bushen district in western Uganda, worked for 12 days to be part of the service to commemorate Uganda Martyrs.
I didn't only walk just as a mere walking, but it was a spiritual walking. In that process, I dedicate myself to the Lord. I pray for some items, for others' items and mine.
Like last year, the event was low-key because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Numbers were restricted to 200. The service started at 9 a.m. with a procession led by the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda. Among those in the congregation were the Speaker of Parliament Jacob Olanya, the UN Resident Coordinator in Uganda Rosa Malango, and the head of the State House Anti-Corruption Unit, Lieutenant Colonel Edith Nakalema. In President Museveni's message, delivered by the head of the public service John Mitala, he asked religious leaders to avoid sectarianism.
We stand for a universal push to transform our world as opposed to parasitic arrangements where only a small portion of humanity benefits. I wish on this day to decry the growing social ills of corruption, defiance, and social diversionary teaching of political elements.
Archbishop Kazimba Mugalu tasked government to thoroughly investigate the string of murders in the recent years and come out with a report.
And to have laws passed that will help our country, especially to fight a lot of immorality and moral decadence, even killing our people. And we pray that when we have such issues, we should have investigations done and the reports ready to the Ugandans.
Kazimba's words came just days after former minister General Katumba Wamala was wounded in an attack that left his daughter and driver dead. Bishop of Namilembe Diocese, Wilberforce Chitoluwalira, says the moral decay in society today is worrying.
Corruption, hatred, tribalism, nepotism, these are eating our society like cancer. Remember the rampant killings around. What is happening in our country? And yet we're talking about life in its fullness.
The theme of the day was life in its fullness, an extract from the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10. John Cliff Wamala, NTV News.